What a day it has been in court today. The jury sitting in stunned silence. Once again, their mouths agape, staring at photos of Kelly's body. Evidence coming from the witness stand that her little legs had been chewed on by animals, her femora, that her entire trunk, her torso, had been dragged away intact and chewed in the underbrush by animals. Repeatedly, we hear testimony and doctors pointing to her bones with gnaw marks on them. Straight out to Gary Tuckman, CNN national correspondent in court today, joining us at the Orlando courthouse. Gary, what did we learn in court today?
Well, we learned, first of all, that Casey Anthony is still sick. She was sobbing. She was crying for most of the testimony. She did not look at the pictures. Her attorneys purposely blocked the monitors so she couldn't look at the pictures.
Wait a minute, Tuckman. Wait a minute. You just said, as if it's fact, that Top Mom's sick. Tell me this, Gary Tuckman. Does she have a fever?
I haven't seen this before. I have seen people avoid looking at pictures, but her attorneys yesterday and today have worked.
I asked you, did she have a fever? Is she running a fever? Did she have abdominal pain? Did she have to go to the hospital? Did she break a limb? Why do you say she's sick?
No, and I made this very clear yesterday. I'm making it clear today. Allegedly, she's sick. And it was very interesting. Yesterday, the judge categorically said she's ill. The court's ending. I'm surprised the judge would say that. We don't know if she's ill or sick. We don't know why she feels bad. Maybe she feels bad for her daughter. Maybe she feels bad for herself because she's coming closer and closer to the possibility of a date in the gurney with a lethal injection. Maybe she wants the jury to feel she's sick. Maybe it's a combination of all three. We don't know. All I can tell you for sure, Nancy, is that she didn't look good in court today.
And I know this, Gary Tuckman, I know that she was in sick bay last night, and if she had been physically sick, she would not be in court today. And with all of this alleged dry heaving and retching, have you heard one drop of vomit hit the bottom of the trash can? I haven't.
No, we haven't heard that or seen that, but I will tell you we're keeping a close eye to see if that does indeed happen. What I can tell you for sure is she's not looking at the pictures, but she's hearing the descriptions. And I will tell you, it's very hard for us to look. It's very hard for us to listen. It's our job. We have to. But it's very painful. And you're right. The jury is just in stunned silence as they're looking at this and as they're hearing these descriptions.
Straight out to Drew Petrimo, WDBO. Drew, for those of us viewers just joining us, what happened in court today?
Well, Nancy, first we heard from a forensic anthropologist. This man basically excavated the site where Kaylee's remains were found. He talked about how animals had dispersed little bones all throughout that swampy area. He also showed jurors pictures of little pieces of her vertebrae, also her leg bones. Then we heard from another key witness, Dr. Jan Gravalia. She's the chief medical examiner here in Orange County. Now, she's the person that determined that the manner of death in this case was a homicide. Of course, very key for the prosecution because they are seeking first-degree murder in this case. But another key about her testimony is that she said the cause of death is undetermined because the remains were so far along that they can't determine exactly what happened to her. That's a point the defense hit hard on, basically saying that she doesn't know how little Kaylee was killed.